That's Money Brown, man. Respect Junior. Boy, Money Brown, he get a lot of money, so I call him Money Brown.
What's good, Money Brown TV? What up, what up?
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to Money Brown TV. Thank you so much for everything.
Hey, this is Ryan Garcia here. Shout out to Money Brown TV and keep punching, baby.
Yo, what's going on out there, fight? Well, this your boy Money back with another one, fam. And this one here is on two legends in this fight game. We have Floyd Money Mayweather, the 5-division world champion, arguably the greatest fighter of all time. Then we have Canelo Alvarez, the 4-division world champion, the current super middleweight world champion, to me, the greatest Mexican fighter of all time. But Floyd Money Mayweather has a message for Canelo, and this message is for Canelo. It's okay to remind y'all that I'm TBE sometimes. Then we have a security guard down there. Canelo was too young for Floyd, but not for Cotto. Canelo was too young for Floyd, but not for Miguel Cotto, right? So Floyd Mayweather, like I told y'all, man, Floyd's arguably the greatest fighter of all time. 5-division world champion, the king of pay-per-view, holds 4 pay-per-views in his boxing game. Sold the most gates, beat the most world champions. We all know Floyd's resume is pedigree, right? Made $1 billion in this sport. Hold itself highly over a lot of legend fighters. You know what I mean? Legendary fighters, as I should say. And I don't knock him because I have Floyd Money Mayweather as my GOAT in his boxing game. Floyd is the greatest of all time to Money Brown TV. But Floyd, with these subliminal messages towards Canelo, we see Floyd right here. He's working with GT. So he's showing his skills are still there. He still can, possibly get in there and hang with these young bulls, right? Possibly get in there and hang with these young bulls, as we see right here. But then we see the 4-division world champion, the undisputed super middleweight world champion, the #1 pound-for-pound king in the game, the hottest fighter in the game. Like I said, to me, the greatest Mexican fighter of all time, and one of the greatest to ever lace him up, and the legend Canelo Alvarez. Now, Canelo just defeated Caleb Plant in a spectacular performance, going out there doing what he said he was going to do. He said he was going to knock Caleb Plant out, and guess what he did? He knocked Caleb Plant smooth the fuck out. You understand what I'm saying? Beautiful knockout. Period. Now, Floyd has been throwing shots at Canelo Alvarez for a while now, since he came back from the WBC convention and little get-together that Mauricio Suleiman threw, right? Canelo, only thing he's doing is being great. He's taking his era, and he's making the most of it, right? Just like Floyd Money Mayweather did when he was in his era, he made the most of it, right? Floyd didn't let nobody tell him how to move. Floyd didn't tell nobody to make him fight this fighter or tell him to fight this fighter. He did what the fuck Floyd Money Mayweather wanted to do. He did what he wanted to do. And it was called the Mayweather Sweepstakes. Who was going to be next? And the Floyd Money Mayweather Sweepstakes. And Floyd got to pick who was next in his sweepstakes. Floyd got to move on his chessboard the way he wanted to move on his chessboard. The way he wanted to move. Why? Because he earned that position. He earned the position. And nobody can say nothing. Nobody can discredit him. Because he went out there, he worked his ass off, right? And he put himself in position to be in position. But guess what? Now Canelo Alvarez has taken that spot from Floyd Money Mayweather. I'm going to say that again. Canelo Alvarez has taken that spot from Floyd Money Mayweather, right? He worked his ass off, and he earned the right to move how he want to move. He earned the right to get these people the Canelo sweepstakes and pick who he want to fight. And he ain't picking no bums. He picking world fucking champions that y'all try to discredit. Bro. You understand what I'm saying? Now, Floyd is pissed off, and he's a little jealous. Call it for what it is. Y'all can get mad all the fuck y'all want to. That Canelo is in that position now. You understand? And I'm going to continue to push this. Period. You feel me? When you're used to controlling everything. When you're used to having everything your way. And when it's not like that anymore. Right? You tend to start throwing shots at the ones who's at the top. I'm going to say this again. I don't want this to go over y'all head. Floyd Money Mayweather used to control the fight game, right? Things went his way in the fight game. He earned that right to do so. And that's exactly what he was doing. The fucking boxing world didn't move until Floyd Money Mayweather picked his next opponent. And that's a fact. That's a fact. You didn't know who he was going to fight. Didn't know what the day he was going to fight on or none of that. So he made the boxing world stay still. And he enjoyed that power. He still have power in the game right now. I'm not going to make it like Floyd ain't got no power in the game. You feel me? To go 50-0, make $1 billion, hold all the fucking records for the gates, hold all the records for the pay-per-view buys. You hold some power in the game. But Canelo Alvarez right now, he got the most power in the game right now. Everybody want Canelo. Everybody want Canelo. And I'm going to tell y'all one thing. Canelo came and worked with Al Heyman and Floyd. I don't think he liked it. I don't think he liked it. Canelo came over and worked with Al Heyman, and I don't think Floyd liked it because he's seen how Canelo generated that money from Al so quickly to fight Caden Plant. $40 million up front. $40 million up front. And he got his back end, along with all his endorsements deal that he got on the side that I tell people when Floyd got to talking all that bullshit, he's trying to tell that man fucking, his endorsements deal down and shit like that, which I don't agree with. But now, y'all know what Money Brown gonna do. Y'all see the thumbnail. Mayweather versus Canelo. Middleweight. That's how I get down, bro. If you want to continue to say a man's name, you're going to keep trying to turn a man down, you must want something. You feel me? You must want something. If you come to knock on my door every chance you get, knock, 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 and I'm not answering. Knock, 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 I'm not answering. Knock, 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 I'm not answering. And you continuously to come week by week to knock on my door. Eventually, I'm going to be at home and I'm going to open that motherfucker. You feel me? And I'm going to ask you, what the fuck do you want? Why you continue to knocking on my door? You feel me? If you don't want nothing, get the fuck on. Period. So that means Floyd must want something, bro. Because he's continuously knocking on Canelo Alvarez's door every chance he get. Now, come on, y'all gonna tell me this ain't a fucking shot at Canelo Alvarez? Who is he throwing the shot at? Who is he speaking most about every time a camera is in his face? You feel me? Who has all the thunder in boxing right now? Who's running the game right now? Who do all the young up-and-coming fighters look up to right now? Who do his young champion look up to right now? Put this shit in the proper perspective, Money Brown, because that's all I do, bro. That's all I do is call out the facts. Now, Floyd, I know you're 45, but you're looking damn good when you're working on them pads. I repeat, I know you're 45, or about to be 45, or about to be 46. But you take care of your body. You don't abuse drugs. You don't abuse alcohol. You treat your body like the temple it is. You don't have no tattoos. You don't have no piercings. So, you are a great, healthy man with great genes. Let's say that. Because your pops is up there in age and he got good genes. So we see the genes that trickle down to you. So it looking like you still got some speed. Look like you got good mobility. Right? You're catching the gloves. You're catching the pads. Still looking sharp. Still looking sharp, my man. So do you want that smoke with Canelo Alvarez? Do you want to come back and jump in there and try to dance one more time? Or are you getting that itch, as they say fighters get after they stay out the ring for so long? It doesn't matter if you're retired or not. They say fighters get that little itch and that little niche that they just got to get their little pound of flesh in. Or you feeling like you need your pound of flesh, Floyd? And as you looking at Canelo as a target for you to come back and add on to your legacy, because if you was to defeat Canelo right now in Canelo Prime and you 45, 46, really an old man. You always talk about, I was an old man. No, 35, 36 ain't no fucking old. Miss me with that shit. That ain't no fucking old. But you're really an old man now, right? You're really an old man now. So if a real old man can come back and beat Canelo Alvarez at the middleweight division, oh man, listen, it's no question. It's no question at all that you're the greatest of all time. Even the people that don't even want to give you that title will have to give you that title. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Even the people that hate you and don't want to say that you're the greatest will have to say that motherfucker was 45 years old and he came and beat Canelo in his prime. In his prime. You understand? But I don't think you want to do that. don't think you want to do that. I don't advise you to do it. But all I'm saying is, when you speak on a man's name so much, when you keep trying to throw a man under the bus, a man that said nothing wrong about you, a man that's not trying to discredit your name or tear down your credentials or credibility in this fight game, right? Right? But you trying to tear his down. You keep trying to say this man is on this and on that. So eventually, bro, you're going to have to step up to the plate. You're going to have to stop talking about this man, keep his name out your mouth. Like I say, we don't know if you're trying to build up your fighters off Canelo Alvarez's name, right? Not like you need to. You feel me? You Floyd Money Mayweather. You'd have done it all. You're the only man to defeat Canelo Alvarez. But every time a camera is in your face, right, you take it upon yourself to disrespect this man, which is not cool. To try to shit on this man's brand, which is not cool, right? Got people who get killed for less, bro. And I'm not saying I don't want nothing to happen to Floyd Money Mayweather. I'm just saying, you got people who get hurt for less, So I just look at this situation like, bro, if you're not going to step into the ring with this man at the middleweight division, you're showing yourself working out again with GT. We know you do this. It's a lifestyle. You can be doing it to be staying in shape. You can be doing it because you're getting ready for a Jake Paul. Who knows? But all I know is you've been running your mouth about Canelo Alvarez a lot. A lot, bro. And Canelo ain't shot back yet, but I do believe if Canelo do open up his mouth, he's going to come back and he's going to come hard. And he's going to tell you, if you're not going to get into the ring with me, then shut the fuck up talking about me. Because I'm irrelevant to you, and you irrelevant to me, right? I am a fighter. An active fighter. You are a retired fighter, and you are a promoter. Your job is to promote your fighters. Do a good job at that, and don't worry about me. Canelo Alvarez, the man that's running the game, that's on top right now, that's doing everything that I have to do to make sure when I hang up my gloves, right, that I'm on the side of your motherfucking ass. Period, bro. That's all Canelo Alvarez doing. And he's moving on his chessboard the way he's supposed to move on his chessboard. Just like Floyd Mayweather didn't let no motherfucker tell him what to do, Canelo don't let nobody tell you what to do. And Canelo is so mentally tough or so mentally strong that he's not worrying about what the hell Floyd Mayweather talking about, bro. He's not these younger fighters coming up. He's not these cats that marvel and just, be in the days when they see Floyd Money Mayweather. Oh, Floyd said I'm great. Oh, go make a little post. Oh, he said, nah, Canelo don't need none of that shit. He got his own thunder. He got his own crowd. He got his own career. He's making his own history. And you got to respect that man for that. You feel me? You got to respect that man for that. And that's why I respect Canelo Alvarez. Because he ain't asking for shit. He's taking. He ain't asking for nothing. He's taking. And I love that way of thinking, bro. I love it. Like he stood up on them boys and said, I do what the fuck I want to do. I cleaned out a whole division. Y'all don't tell me how to run my career. Y'all can't tell me to talk about a motherfucker that ain't never done nothing. He ain't did shit. And tell me that I'm ducking and dodging after I'm out here making history. I'm making history. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, if Floyd Money Mayweather, you can keep talking your shit. That's what you do best. But if you ain't gonna get into that ring with Canelo Alvarez, if you ain't gonna lace him up at middleweight, then keep that man's name out your mouth, bro. Period. That's what females do. Keep man's name in their mouth, bro. Keep that man's name out your mouth. At the end of the day. And let Canelo be Canelo. Let him be great. That's exactly what he's doing. He's being great. And when you hang him up, like I just said, he will be the greatest Mexican fighter of all time and one of the greatest to ever lace him up. It ain't a damn thing nobody can do to stop that train. You feel me? Not a damn thing. If Macaboo is next, then Macaboo is next. 5-division world champion for Canelo Alvarez, whether they like it or not. That's history in the making, and that's Canelo creating his own legacy. Period. Until the end, it's your boy Money is the NSBC, moving and nobody's safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. You want to donate, OG Money on Cash App. TreyHop52@gmail.com on PayPal. If not, just tell a friend, hit the subscribe button. Like, comment, share the videos. And y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, family.